Ever wonder why paint manufacturers don't produce edible paint? I mean, we've all been tempted by those colorful cans, right? Well, today, we're diving into the fascinating world of satin paint creation right from scratch. Get ready to uncover the secrets, the process, the magic, and yes, the mess. We're about to transform your kitchen into a paint production paradise. Just remember, this isn't a cooking show, no matter how tasty the paint looks. Stay tuned to turn your kitchen into a mini paint factory, minus the edible part, of course. Ever been on a scavenger hunt? Well, consider this your paint-making scavenger hunt. Our adventure begins with the hunt for our key ingredients. First up, we need white latex paint. This is our base, the blank canvas where all the magic starts. Next, we need clear glaze. This is what gives our paint that luxurious silky finish we're after. Imagine it as the fairy dust that turns our ordinary paint into a satin sensation. Now, the final ingredient, and arguably the most exciting, is the color of your choice. This is where you get to let your creativity shine. Are you a fan of bold blues, gentle greens, or perhaps passionate purples? The choice is yours. But remember, even though our ingredients might look tempting, no eating the paint. So gather your ingredients and remember, no eating the paint. Now that we have our ingredients, think of yourself as a wizard concocting a magical potion. Only this potion won't turn you invisible, but it'll surely make your walls look fabulous. Imagine you're in a mythical land, and your magic wand is your trusty stirring stick. The cauldron, that's your paint can. Ready to brew some enchantment? Let's get started. First, we'll pour the latex paint into our cauldron, paint can. This is the base of our potion. It's the substance that gives our concoction its body, its texture. Now be careful not to spill. We wouldn't want to waste any of our magical brew, would we? Next, we add the clear glaze. Think of it as the elixir that adds shine and durability to our mixture. As you pour it in, stir gently. We're not trying to whip up a meringue here. A gentle circular motion is what we're going for. Now here comes the fun part, adding the color. This is where you get to personalize your potion, add a dash of red for a bold, fiery look, or perhaps a sprinkle of blue for a calm, tranquil vibe. Remember, your potion, your rules. As you stir, watch the colors swirl and blend, transforming your mixture into the perfect shade of satin paint. Take a moment to admire your handiwork. And voila, you've made your first magic. Paint potion. Scene script. Ready for the big reveal? No, it's not a rabbit out of a hat, but it's just as exciting. Welcome to the moment we've all been waiting for, the grand unveiling of our homemade satin paint. Now let's pop open the lid and take a peek at the magic we've created. As we lift the lid, the first thing that hits you is the rich, vibrant color. It's like the first bloom of spring or the sun setting on a summer's day. It's enough to make a grown man weep. Now, let's swirl our paintbrush around in there. Notice how it glides through the paint with the grace of a ballerina on ice. That's the consistency we've been striving for. Smooth as silk, yet thick enough for a hardy coat. And what's this? A sheen that's not too glossy, not too matte, but just right. It's the Goldilocks of paints, striking the perfect balance between shine and subtlety. This is the beauty of satin paint, folks. It has a lustrous finish that softly reflects light, creating a warm and inviting atmosphere. Now let's dab a bit of this paint onto a surface. Watch as the paint flows from the brush, hugging the surface like a second skin. It's a sight that can bring a tear to the eye of any DIY enthusiast. And how does it feel, you ask? It's like running your fingers over a field of wheat or the soft fur of a newborn puppy. It's smooth, yet there's a hint of texture that adds depth and character. And the best part? This is not some fancy high-end paint that'll cost you an arm and a leg. No, this is a creation of our own hands, made with love, patience, and a dash of creativity. It's a testament to the fact that you don't need deep pockets to have beautiful walls. And there you have it, folks. Your very own satin paint, ready to beautify any surface you choose. Ever wanted to sign off like a famous artist? Well, now's your chance. You've made your satin paint from scratch, and it's time to let your creativity shine. Let's get to it. Painting is an art, and like all art, it's all about technique. With satin paint, the key is in the stroke. You see, satin paint is known for its smooth, glossy finish, and to achieve that, you need to master the art of even strokes. Picture yourself as the conductor of an orchestra, your brush being the baton, and each stroke a note in your symphony. Start by dipping your brush into the paint, but remember, less is more. You don't want to overload your brush. Instead, aim for just enough paint to cover the tip of the bristles. Too much paint can lead to drips and blobs, and trust me, nobody wants to see blobs in a masterpiece. Next, lay your brush on the surface at an angle and glide it smoothly. Keep your strokes even, maintaining the same pressure throughout. Avoid back and forth strokes as they can leave visible start and stop marks. Instead, paint in one direction and then lightly smooth it out in the opposite direction. Now let's talk about drying time. Satin paint usually takes a little longer to dry than other paints, but that's a good thing. It gives you time to correct any mistakes and perfect your technique. And remember, practice makes perfect. Also, keep in mind that satin paint is more durable and easier to clean, making it perfect for high-traffic areas or rooms where you want a bit of a sheen. So don't be afraid to use it in your kitchen, bathroom, or hallway. And there you have it, folks. The art of painting with satin paint, a skill you can now add to your repertoire. And with that final stroke, you're not just a wizard or an artist, but a bona fide paint maker. Remember, if anyone asks, the secret ingredient is, well, it's satin, but they don't need to know that.